Okay, after a lot of thinking, I'm not gonna wrap it with more carbon. It's 3 layers and I need that carbon to make more bits. So it's kind of a waste of carbon. This is strong enough to hold it, other than that being really strong and this. So I'm gonna just micro balloon it again and try and fill in the voids that I have, the low spots and the high spots. I'm just going to try my best to fill this in with micro balloons and epoxy because yeah, it's easier and I don't want to waste more carbon. So yeah, let's go. Okay, back. Let's see how she did. Well, still a bit sticky. Sticky? That's new. But yeah, filled up a lot of the crevices, a lot of the voids. Might have to do another layer. Has got a lot heavier. What was I up to? No idea. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna work on this off screen. Not gonna have to record it, but all I'm gonna do is the exact same process because honestly it looks like ass. I'm gonna fill in some more voids and sand it and thingy. And then of course I still needed to make a second piece for this part here. So this part here I was gonna make a piece, of course, because that's not strong enough. And then that piece is gonna go there. I'm not gonna waste it. Do the best I can to fix it. God damn it, it failed. So before making this piece that needs to go here, I thought I'm not gonna go through all that palaver, drama, fucking bollocks again. So while sleeping, I had a crazy idea. I've done it a while back. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna make it using this PVC pipe. Epoxy and carbon fiber doesn't stick to epoxy. PVC, just normal gutter pipe. Gutter pipe, plastic pipe, you can get it from any plumbing shop. So I'm gonna make I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna make the mold out of this. Same kind of pipe, it's the same kind of diameter. So I guess it kind of works out of this. A rough piece of wood, whatever. Warm it up, little trick, I think. Pop it in the end, let it kind of heat up, block the other end. Don't leave it for too long though. This is just to get the center warm, then you're going to flip the other side. And then I'm going to probably flip it. And move my back a bit. It's kind of trial and error, so good luck. I've been doing this for about a year now, trial and error. Alright, it worked. As you can tell, it's gone into a slight kind of egg shape. Just slightly concaved. And to me, that actually worked out pretty well. So because it's still warm, it will melt and move around. So just let it rest for a bit, let it cool down, still hot. And then either use a jigsaw with a metal drill bit metal because it has smaller teeth, less likely for it to jerk around, because when it has big teeth that is designed for wood, it will catch and then kick back so much more. So I always recommend a metal drill bit. And a little trick that nobody will ever tell you: keep your drill bits on your jigsaw. Just quick, I got metal and wood. And how you do that is neodymium magnets. Drop it in there. And done and done. And you can still use the drill and your bits are always there. That and or a rotary tool works the same. Whichever is easy or whichever one you have or can steal, take or borrow. Alright, that's still hot, let it cool down. So, all I did was made a mark with a pen, whatever, both sides, cut it, and then put some tape, any tape, just so it becomes a latch kind of thing. And you can put some on the inside as well if you want, but I don't think I need it. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out how to put some carbon in there. It is not perfect, if you can tell. It is a little bit lumpy bumpy, but 10 times better than this already. If it all works out. Let's see. Okay, so I need about 3 wraps. I'm gonna gauge maybe 2. I think 2 wraps should be plenty because there's so much strength. I think 2 wraps there should be plenty because there's so much strength there. I just need something to create a second port of support. It's funny. So yeah, I think 2 is plenty. Should I go that way or should I go this way? 2, 1. Wait 1 second. 2. That feels like a lot. Anyway, that's 2. Normal bike inner tube. That's what I'm going to use to create the inside pressure or the inside push out. Bicycle pump. Epoxy. Well, you know the epoxy process. We're going to skip to it. I'm just going to wet these out with some epoxy. Be right back. I'm going to rub some Vaseline in there. It's a good release agent. The epoxy won't stick to the plastic, but just to make it easy to demold, some Vaseline I'll rub in there. And I've done the same with some Vaseline and some acetone. But okay. Inner tube ready. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've done it before. It's 50-50. What's it called? Look at the game. Look at the, you know. I hope this works out well. See how it goes. Keep the plastic on there. You'll understand in a minute. Oh my days. I'll go put some gloves on. Should I put some goddamn gloves on? Acetone, nail varnish remover, really good for removing it. God damn it, that was messy. I could have done that way better. That was not easy. That was not easy. Next time, I think I'm gonna do a different technique next time. Wow, so sticky. Okay, let's pump this up. God damn, that was a mission and a half. Created enough negative pressure inside. Oh, it has. That's good. Looks like it's, as I'm opening it, it's separating quite easily. So that means there's negative pressure inside as well. Take it inside, put it in an oven, heater, she'll cure. And then until tomorrow, bye guys. I'm so tired. It was 24 hours, in the middle of the night. I should have checked. So there's a chance this might have failed, like 100% failed. Literally in the middle of the night, I woke up and the inner tube was flat. I should have tested to see if it wasn't punctured. It was probably one of my old punctured tubes that I needed to find a puncture and repair, but whatever. So, yeah, good luck. Wish me luck. Alright, let's see what happens. Please, 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 please. Even if it fucks up, I'm still gonna use it. Oh, that came off quite. Oh, there's a void there. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh man, Vaseline is a good release agent. Alright, let's see if we can get this inner tube out. Probably not by the looks of it. I should have put some plastic in that. Give me a second, need my foot. Okay. There we go. All I did was, when you stretch it, it's coming away from the walls going, so it's like the inner tube is like this, sorry. Well, alright, you get the gist. The inner tube filled the whole circumference, and then as you, it's really stuck against the edges, but when you stretch it, it goes to a very thinner level, and then you're able to pull it out. That looks weird on camera as well. So now that's released from it. Okay, that's light. Let's see how strong she is, probably not. I can feel some flex in it. You can hear it as well. I need to stay here. I need to do some work on that. The two. Oh my god, it's way lighter. 2 layers, I think 3 layers. If I was gonna do this piece, because I'm gonna be making a whole new bike as well. Next project. This was just a broken frame, as you know. I'm just recycling it.